guys, welcome back to another episode of Vajayjays podcast. I'm Tiffany.
I'm Krista.
I'm Catherine.
And I'm Liz.
And today we're going to be talking about drunk stories featuring alcohol. Woo!
Cheers!
I got some soju over here. You guys want to talk about what you're drinking?
Hennessy and pineapple.
Water.
Hey.
Because I can't drink right now.
And I have tequila and mango.
Ooh.
I want what you're having.
I know, seriously. I'm just like soju.
Oof, kind of strong. Ooh, I should have put tahini in here. That would have been bomb.
Yum.
Not too late.
We gotta get her that keychain tahini. You know what I mean?
Ooh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Tahini, you know what I mean?
Not I mean? Jelly bean. Okay, stop.
I know I was gonna keep going, but I was like, no, let's stop.
No, okay, so the first time I ever got drunk was like on accident. I had just turned 18, and one of my cousins was like, well, you know what, now that you're like an adult now, I'm going to take you out. So she took me to this like club, but it was like an 18 and over club. And it was a gay club. And then she said, here, drink this. And then right after you drink this, drink your soda. And I was like, well, what's in this cup? And then she's like, just drink it. So I was like, okay. So I drank it. I was like, that's nasty. And I was chasing it with like Fanta. And she's like, oh, that's it? So she poured like half a cup more. So if you think about it, I drank like a whole ass cup of vodka. And I had no idea what it was. I just was just doing what she told me to do. She's like, all right, let's go inside now. So I get out the car and I immediately just like, and I was just like, what did I do? And she's like, you're drunk. And I was like, I didn't know. Oh, so I go inside and like, I'd never been in a club before because I was only 18. And I was like, looking around like, what is going on? There's people like dancing on tables or whatever. And I'm like rip roaring drunk. And I had no idea. And it got to the point where I fell down on the floor at one point and my sister had to pick me up. I was only with family, by the way. And then I went to the bathroom and there were like a bunch of dudes in there and they looked really like cute to me. So I was like, you're so cute. I want to put you in my pocket. They reciprocated. They're like, we want to put you in our pocket.
Oh, that's nice.
It was a good time. I had no idea what I was doing, but like, I have to say, my cousin showed me a good time.
Wait, you said you went when you were 18?
Yeah, because it's an 18 and over club, but like she
okay.
Yeah. Shout out Queenie, thank you. Fun time, even though you got yelled at for it. Dang.
So, since we're on the topic of first time drinking, do you guys remember your stories besides Krista's, since you just told us ours?
I do have a story from when I was younger. Like when my like mom saw me like drinking. It was my sweet 16 and my cousin's 18th birthday, and we had it together since our birthdays are literally like 9 days apart. And we had it at her house, and my mom was like, yeah, like invite whoever. So we invited all our friends, and my mom was like, okay, like beer only, like blah blah blah, like you guys can play beer pong, you can play all like the beer games, but like nothing like super intense, no hard liquor. And for whatever reason, like we got into E&J. Disgusting. I don't even know who brought that bottle.
What is that?
It's a dark liquor and it's gross. I don't even know if it's a cognac. It might be a cognac. Yeah, like literally, like this is an old man drink. Like what?
Yeah.
And we had played beer pong all night. We were playing flip cup, rage cage, all those good games. And then I don't know how this bottle got brought out, but we started drinking it, and we ended up getting hella messed up. And then my mom came out and was drinking with us. It was wild. Yeah, this is before, we loved God, but it's okay.
I think the first time I got drunk it was not like a legitimate club party. It was someone having a hot pot at Michael's house, his apartment. And then everyone was just like, hey, let's just drink. And then everybody just started inviting other people from the club to come over. And so they're like, oh, Tiffany, you want to drink? And I was like, I don't know, because I've never drank before. And they're like, oh, come on. Okay, guys, I literally had like, 2 or 3 shots of Malibu. And I was like, oh my God, I feel so tired. I feel so messed up. And I called my sister. I was like, Jackie, I drank. And she goes, good for you. Wow. And I told her, I was like, I don't think I could drive home. And she's like, okay, just stay wherever you are then. She's like, it's better to stay there and just stay with a friend. And I was like, well, I'm with Michael. And she goes, well, you like him. It'll be fine.
Well, you like him. It'll be fine.
That was like the weird point where we had started to like not really tell each other that we liked each other, but we were like kind of like showing it. So it was a very awkward time because then I stayed over and like I slept on the floor with him and he cuddled with me and I just laid there. I was just like, what do I do? I guess I'll just pretend to sleep. And I woke up and I
Secretly,
went
she's
to
like,
work.
yes.
No, I was sweating so much. I was like, I hope he doesn't smell my sweat.
That's hilarious.
Wear deodorant? I'm just kidding.
I did, but your girl, you know, I like.
Yeah.
What was your guys' like high school? Did you guys drink in high school?
That was high school for me.
I remember when we were young, like my dad always tried us to taste a Heineken. And I think I was like a little kid and he like forced us to taste it, maybe to scare us. It worked because it tasted so gross to me. I was like, I never want to drink beer. And to this day, I still hate beer.
Really?
Okay, Heineken is nasty though.
Yeah, it's gross.
It's gross.
I just like, I've gone to a lot of breweries and I hate like the bitter taste, but I'll drink like, I tried a blueberry beer. That was pretty good. It tasted like fruit, so.
You like lambic,
Ooh.
the
A
fruity stuff. Lambic.
Oh, I just
Yeah,
don't
like
like
so
the
like
bitter.
blueberry raspberry.
Yeah, I don't like the bitter taste of beer. That's all.
That makes sense. It's an acquired taste, something you have to get used to. It's like drinking wine. Like I
It
feel like-
is.
Mhm.
Yeah. Can't
Yeah,
do
wine tastes like feet, so I don't like that either.
You know
Well,
that's how they
Literally
make
can
it,
taste
right?
the feet they
step on
step.
it.
Yeah, I can taste that.
Well, remember you
That's
guys
why-
were
that's why
like,
it's
let's
good
go
with
to
cheese.
Napa.
Oh yeah, I'll go and I'll drink it. I got like drunk off wine. I hate it, but then it gives you that massive headache after.
Wine
just
drinks
not
are
worth it. Yeah.
disgusting.
I'll eat the cheese.
I only drink dessert wine
Me
because
too.
I'm not a grown up yet.
Yeah, same.
Dude, it has so much sugar though. Like literally
Yeah.
after like 2 glasses, I'm just like,
That's
And
why
you get
it's
so
so good.
dehydrated.
oh god, I can't.
Did you guys drink like Four Locos or like Buzz Balls or
No.
Never
MD?
Four
Or
Loko.
locals they get you wasted.
Really?
Hey, illegal
Yes.
now?
They were
Are
okay.
they?
Yes. So in high school, before it, like they took out, I think there was cocaine in it, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like
There's
and-
natural or like the drug kind?
There was something in it that was really bad. That's why they took it off the shelves, and then they brought it back. But yeah, so like before, like that was probably one of my first drinking experiences too. Was drinking Four Locos. All of them, they're all gross. Actually, the only good one is like the peach one. That one's a good one because it's like a cheap drunk. Like it's super cheap, and you get drunk off of it. So it's like, why not? I was in high school. I didn't have money. Like I'm not out here buying Hennessy like all these little kids are now. Like how do you have Hennessy
Yeah,
money?
seriously.
Hold
and it's
on.
really good.
Like you need to back up and like do the rite of passage. Like you got to go through the Four Loko stage, the MD 2020 stage, the Buzz Ball stage. Like time out. Hold on.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I went through any of those stages.
I also sometimes just really love drinking a Mike's Hard.
Yeah, there you
Mike's
go.
is good.
They're good though.
You got to
They're
get the extra.
tasty.
What is it? Extra hard?
Yeah, they have
Or-
the extra.
Yeah.
Extra
I wonder
hard.
if they're peach
They call it
one.
Or no,
harder.
no, it's Mike harder, right? Mike's harder. Yeah.
You're thinking of extra hot Cheetos.
Yeah. She's
Oh,
always
definitely
thinking about Cheetos.
I am.
No, but
Especially
have you
drunk.
guys tried? Have you guys tried Buzz Balls? Those things are
Yeah.
nasty. Nasty.
I think Catherine would like it because it's like the alcohol. She says, like, what did you say? Nail polish remover?
I like things that taste weird sometimes.
Okay, but the good thing about it is you drink this one little thing, it's super concentrated. So if you drink that one thing, you have like a pretty stable buzz for the rest of the night and you don't need anything else. And that way, because it gets you buzzed, but you don't get like blackout drunk,
Yeah.
which I
Yeah.
don't like that feeling.
And
Yeah,
there's
that's
different
one of my-
flavors too. Coffee, like hella different flavors. Like weird watermelon, like
And they float. We should have a pool
Yeah.
party. It just
yeah.
And
let
they
it float.
float?
They
What you mean
float.
they float?
They float like on the water and they go woo.
Ooh.
I can't.
So I I told you guys like how I went to a New Year's party with a bunch of people we went to high school with, but like I didn't talk to them since then, so I thought it would be a little awkward. But when I got there, everyone was like really talkative, so I had so much fun. I just kept drinking. I don't even remember what I drank. I just kept drinking, and then like apparently like two of our friends, they were taking care of me, but I don't remember. But the next day they told me that like I kept complaining that the front of my eyebrows was getting wiped off from the oil on my T-zone. Like that was the problem I cared about when I was drunk. They made me like they took me to the bathroom just so I could look at it, and I was like, it's missing. I don't want to draw it back in. No one helped me, but whatever. And then I woke up the next day and there's like bruises all over my leg, like huge ones. It looks like I got beaten up, and I was like, what happened? I don't remember anything. And then I asked them and they were like, oh, you fell in a big hole outside where there used to be a tree. But I just and then I also woke up to a Snapchat that I posted that I didn't know I posted, and it's just me in front of someone's like balls, and I was like, snip, snip, snip. And I was like, oh my god, I don't remember anything. I was such a mess. Yeah.
Snip, snip.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. I was like, snip, 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 like right in front of him while I was on
Do you
the
even
floor.
know which guy it was?
I do, but I don't want to say his name.
Oh.
Actually, this was recently, and maybe like a couple of years ago, I went out with my friends and we were just chilling, drinking. We were going to like some show, and then we ended up leaving the show and like going somewhere else. And mind you, I was like in like workout leggings, Vans, and like a V-neck. Like I wasn't planning to go out. Like I was just planning to just chill, have a few drinks, and like watch whatever show we were gonna watch and like bounce. But then we started drinking all kinds of things. So we started drinking like, what did we start with? What's that one that tastes like medicine?
They all taste like medicine.
No, it's like cherry medicine. The like thick
Jaeger.
one. Jaeger. Yes.
I love Jaeger. What?
Oh
Ew,
my-
no.
Jaeger, I hate Jaeger, but Jaeger bombs are okay.
I don't
Yeah,
like
I could
Jaeger.
do
know.
Jaeger bomb. I could do Jaeger bomb.
Interesting.
So we started drinking that. We got into the show, whatever. And then at the show, they're like, let's drink tequila. And I was like, we just drank Jaeger. Like, now you want to drink tequila? Like, y'all are trying to like mess me up. So I was like, whatever. So we had like 2 shots of tequila. And then we leave, whatever. We go to a different bar. And they're like, okay, let's drink more tequila. And I was like, oh my God. Okay, let's do it. I got drunk. I like ended up like, I was like in and out. Like, I remember some parts of it, but then I don't remember other parts of it. Anyway, I ended up wanting to drive home, and my best friend was like, no, like you can't drive home, like you drank too much, you're drunk, like I know you're drunk. And I was arguing with her the whole time, like, no, I'm not drunk. And then we ended up like fighting, like fist fighting.
Oh
I
my
woke up,
God.
Oh shit.
I know, I woke up sore the next day. I had some bruises on my legs. I was like, why are there bruises on my legs? Were you kicking me? And she's like, no, you kept falling. I fell into a bush and I cut my leggings. I just got those. I was so mad. There was like a little tiny hole. I mean, not like obvious, but like I knew, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so bad, man. I was like, wow, I'm not drinking that much again. And I think that was the first time that like I was hungover, and like I was like hungover, like not like a hangover where I could get over it, but it was that was one of the first ones that was like really bad. Like after 21, like bad, like.
Do you guys have blackout stories?
I have a
Yeah.
pretty close one.
Okay, tell us.
It was Michael's birthday, and so we were partying it up, right? And then I think like he was taking a lot of shots, and I was also taking a lot of shots. I think I mixed, and I like went upstairs and I was just chilling and talking, and all of a sudden I ended up in the laundry room, because it's like the dining room, the laundry room, and then there's like a bathroom. So I was in there and I just like laid on the floor. My friend comes by, she's like, dude, are you okay? And I was just like, I'm so drunk. It's so hot. Can you please open the window? It's so hot. And she goes, we can't do that, Tiffany. There's neighbors. They're going to hear us. And I was like, oh, I'm dying. And then I look outside and they're like, Michael is passed out. I opened the door and this fool is literally just like sleeping on the couch on his birthday. And then our other friends come and they're like, Michael, you can't sleep. It's your birthday. We're going to take a shot. You're taking a shot. And he's like, I just yacked, but okay, let's go.
Ew.
I was like, what the fuck? After that, I was just like, yeah, I want to drink too. And then they're like, no, you're not allowed to drink. And then they like brought me upstairs and I just passed out to sleep. No, okay, I've mixed like maybe 2 or 3 times. And after that, I was like, this is a mistake. I know never to do it. And one of those times was with Catherine.
Huh?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
you came over to drink with Jasmine too. That's the time I'm talking about. I came home, I went back to the apartment and I was like, I told Mike, I was like, I need to throw up and I need to throw up now. And he's like, okay. And he grabbed the trash can and I was like, ugh.
Why did I miss this? I've never seen Tiffany that drunk ever.
No, okay, I remember because Jasmine like visited, so then we were at Tiffany's place drinking, and I just remember waking up to videos of me and Tiffany rolling on the floor, like laughing, singing, and we recorded ourselves. I think we were just rolling there, like crying from laughing and just so drunk.
Yeah.
Krista, do you have a blackout story?
Kind of. I thought I blacked out for a little bit. There's parts that I couldn't remember. Okay, but there's this part, again, I didn't plan this one. So it was for Liz's birthday way back when, I think we went to a Sharks game, right?
Yeah.
And we were just going out for casual drinks after. And like,
yeah,
it's like one of these places. Yeah, what's it called? Haberdasher?
I think so.
Oh yeah, Haberdasher.
Yeah.
That is a cute place.
Okay, so you basically tell them like, oh, I like fruity, I like this, and I like this type of alcohol. And they personally will make something perfect for you.
Mm-hmm.
So they like mix a bunch of things. So there's like 4 of us and we each got a mixed drink and nobody liked theirs. Like it was too sweet and I wasn't above wasting. They're like, Krista, don't waste, drink it. So I drank 4 girls' drinks, all mixed, and I didn't realize that mixing would mess a person up so bad. So there were like things that we did that I can't really remember. And I still had to go into work. This is when I worked in food service. I still had to go into work at 5 a.m. because we opened at 6 a.m., worked in a bakery. And I remember driving over, I was like thinking, I feel weird. And by the time I got there, I was like, I'm still drunk, aren't I? I'm still drunk. And then by 9 o'clock hits, it's like after the morning rush, like I get this insane headache. And I said, I think I need to go home because I'm hungover. And my coworkers are like, yeah, we could smell it on you. I said, so send me home. They said, sorry, everybody called in sick. So they put me there for 9 hours. I worked overtime. And like, I was like bent over the table, like, just let me go home. Let me go home.
So I was in Missouri, like I had mentioned in the last podcast, how I went out there and I was shipped out there. And I was
Against your will.
Almost felt that way, almost, just a little bit. So a small town, so everybody knows everybody. So whenever there's a party, like everyone goes. And a lot of people who have played like a sport out there, whether it's like football, basketball, whatever, they end up getting a house because it's cheaper than living on campus. Mm-hmm. So like the housing out there obviously is super cheap. And like when you're from like California, for example, you make more money, or like your family makes more money. So it's just cheaper for you to get a house and then have hello roommates and then obviously pay the rent that way. So anyway, there would always be a house party every week. This is one night where we were kind of being cheap and we all got 4 Lokos, but we stopped at Sonic and got like crushed ice, like, you know, Sonic's crushed ice. So we went to Sonic, got crushed ice and like a little bit of like their drinks, like their juices, whatever, their slushies. And then we put the 4 Loko in there to like make it taste better. Yeah, and so we were like, and it was like the large, like the big cups, and so we were chugging that like the whole night, chugging it on top of like taking shots and like playing beer pong and like different games like that. So like just obviously like huge house party rager. And I got really drunk, and I remember someone walking me home, and we were like sitting on the front just talking, hanging out, and then the next thing I know, I woke up in not my roommate's room, like the next door room. So my housing was like campus housing. So like one room was 2 girls, and then we shared a bathroom. So it was like Jack and Jill with another 2 girls. So I think that like I went to the bathroom in the middle of the night and then I went to, went to the wrong room and just passed out. And then
but they didn't say anything.
They weren't there, so like they must have slept at whatever party they were at. And I like woke up and was like, oh shoot, like close the door, go in my room. My room is like wide open. I was like, oh my gosh. And like woke up and was like, where am I? And then went back to my bed and just passed out.
Oh my gosh.
I know. And like we weren't even really cool with those girls. Like we were like okay with them because we had to share a bathroom. But it was like not okay because we had to share a bathroom. So there was like always drama. Like we would share toilet paper, like it wasn't a big deal. And then all of a sudden they started like taking the toilet paper out. And I was like, seriously? So like it was just hella like awkward that I would even just go in her room like that.
Yeah.
I like made a wrong turn, too drunk, too blacked out.
She
Wait, so
probably
when
went in there screaming, "How dare you take the toilet paper out?"
Dude, I know.
I was going to a house party. Okay, this time in my life, I went literally for like almost 2 years. I went every Friday and Saturday out, and my body, I felt like could handle a lot, right? So I've never actually blacked out because you guys know I hate throwing up, so I'll never get to that point. And so I went to a house party, but by the time I got there, everyone was so drunk. And you know that I eat at like 5 or 6. I want to be done eating. And the parties are like at 11. So I barely had dinner. Everyone was drunk. And I walked in with a like Tito's that had the huge jug that has the handle because at that time, Rite Aid was closing down, so all the alcohol was half off. So I got a huge jug of Tito's for like so cheap. And so I brought that in and everyone was drunk. So I found a girl I didn't know and I was like talking with her and we're like, oh, I'm like, she's so cool. You want to like just drink with me to catch up with everyone else? And she was like, sure. And 20 minutes in, I don't remember the rest of the night at all. Like I just drank so much with like no food in my stomach. And so then I woke up in a bed in an Airbnb and I was like, so confused because I've never blacked out like that. And then I was like, where am I? And I looked next to me and there's like my friend sleeping next to me. And she was like, dude, you were a mess last night. And I was like, what? I don't remember anything. I was so confused. And so I woke up to a bunch of people texting me and videos. Like, I don't know why everyone thinks it's funny to record me when I'm drunk, but like, there's videos of me sitting at a toilet shouting, I hate throwing up, but I need to throw up, so I'm going to make myself gag. And I was like, 1, 2, 3. And I would shove my finger in the video. But like, I was so afraid of throwing up. I only went like halfway. It was really stupid. And then I'd be like, I was just like, so annoying in the video. And then, yeah, I woke up and then one of our friends told me that she was like taking care of me, which I feel horrible because I hate being that person. I never had to be taken care of. And she said that I was laying on her shoulder and I threw up all over her shirt. And I was like, I bought her new clothes, don't worry. I just felt horrible. And then there's videos of me running out to the stairs because I was trying to roll down the stairs. And I felt horrible that so many people had to take care of me. And then, yeah, I just like woke up to all those videos and then I went home and I just threw up like all day and had to drink a bunch of Pedialyte. But after that, I was like, I am never blacking out again because I was a hot mess.
Yeah. You just put a shirt on you saying like,
I just like, I thought I would be fun, but I was just like, dude, I'm trying to like kill myself rolling down the stairs. Like that was so annoying. They had to hold me back. I hated myself.
Girl gone wild. That's what they should have put on you.
And let her go.
Bunch of videos.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Okay, before I got shipped out to Missouri,
I love
I
how
had
you
like
say
a
shipped
really
out.
because came right back, so I felt like it was just like a return, like wrong package. So I had like a graduation party and like a going away party, and I invited everybody and their mama. If I knew you, if we were cool at that time, you were there, and I just invited everybody. And anytime anybody showed up, I was crying my eyes out and was like, oh my God, I'm so happy you're here. Take a shot with me. And they would take a shot with me. So every time someone showed up, I took a shot. So I got drunk. But I just remember like crying my eyes out and like saying, I'm gonna miss you guys. And like saying like all these sob stories and like reminiscing and having memories. And then the next thing I know, I'm waking up in my bed. And my best friend, she's laying next to me sleeping. And it's like probably like 7 a.m. and I like shake her and I was like, where's my party? Why are we in my bed? Let's go. We got to keep drinking. She's like, shut up. It's 7 a.m. You were so annoying all night. Shut up. Go to bed. And she was so pissed that I was trying to wake her up. I was really like ready to like go back at it and keep drinking.
Dude.
You weren't hungover?
Not at all. I was up like, all right, let's go.
She was energized. She's like round 2, 4.
Hey, that's nice that you didn't feel sick.
Yeah, how old was I? Probably like just turned 21, 22. So it wasn't like that bad, you know?
Yeah.
Still in my prime.
Dude, for real. I mean, do you think you can drink as much as you did back then? Like earlier?
No. Nope.
I feel like if I didn't have all these health problems, I still could.
Dude, I
know,
believe you.
because I know how to. I feel like I know how to stop myself. Like I don't really vomit. Like you vomit a lot, Tiff.
Dude, I
feel like
vomited
every
after
time we
you
have
guys
a
left.
party, she goes home. I know she's gonna vomit, and then she texts us that she threw up. And that's like, ew. I would,
But
like, I just swallow it back down, and it just never actually comes back up. I know, Alyssa, sorry.
no,
I've
but the
always done
acid
that.
is just so bad.
No, it just once I swallow, it just like stays back down.
And there was only 3 times that I've drank with you guys that I came back having to throw up.
With
Other
them.
times
That's 3
I'm
too
pretty
many.
clear. No, after a
And
while,
when you do throw up though, before you go to sleep, there's less of a hangover, so it's kind of a good time. It's like it's a
I
good
hear
game.
that, but I don't like that feeling. Because one time I threw up and it came out my nose, and I was like, "Oh, that burns!" Like it felt like chunks came out. I don't know if that's
Yeah.
really what happened.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I was just like, I don't want to feel that again. I was like laughing at the same time because it burned so bad that I was tearing, and I was like, "What the hell? They can do this?"
Oh my gosh. Okay. I used to like be so proud because I would always tell people like vomit free since 93 because I was born in 93, right? Anyway, that's how old I am. So I always tell people vomit free since 93. But one time I went to Reno, and you know how Reno is like a very high altitude. And
Yeah.
I think something about the altitude just messes with the person's just body chemistry. You know what I mean? I don't know
Are
if
you
you
sure?
get this.
Are you sure?
Yeah, but maybe that's just my excuse. But I had a really big lunch, so for dinner I didn't eat that much. And I just had like maybe 1, 2, or like 3 shots, not that many. But like for some reason when we got to a club, like we had just got there and 5 minutes later I said something doesn't feel right. I don't know what it is. So I was like, we should go. So we go down and we go to this diner and I'm like, something still doesn't feel right. I'm just like, I'm just gonna walk to the bathroom just in case. And then like I may be like 5 feet away from the bathroom and this waitress is like coming like right in front of me. And then I just noticed at that moment I said, oh, I'm about to lose my vomit free since 93. So it just kind of goes,
Oh,
and this
you didn't
waitress
throw up on
is
her?
in front of me. No, this waitress is right in front of me, and I see it in slow motion. And then she's looking at me like, because she's holding a platter, like, and then
No,
I
get
go,
away from me.
I'm so proud of myself in this moment. I held it in my mouth. It was disgusting. I held it in my mouth for like 10 feet. Like, and I walked to the bathroom. I don't know why I didn't run. I walked gracefully.
She's like,
And then the waitress. So now I'm vomit free since 23 years old.
oh my god, I almost cried.
Haven't vomited
What?
since.
How did you even walk? Like, didn't you feel like running, knowing that you like needed to spit it out and maybe more was gonna come?
If I ran, I might have fallen. I don't know.
In her
I
own throw
trust
up.
myself. Yeah. If you had just seen the waitress's face, just
oh my gosh.
Yeah,
let's
I'd
go
be
to
the
Reno, you
same.
guys.
Let's
Mm.
go. Does anybody have any embarrassing stories?
Yes.
Mine wasn't like super well, I was like downtown dancing in a bar, and I was like already a little drunk at that time, and then like I'm like singing my heart out, having so much fun, but as I'm dancing, like I keep spilling my drink on the floor and I didn't know. And then all of a sudden I like slipped while I was dancing, and like me, I don't really get embarrassed. I just like laughed so hard. I don't know why it was so funny to me that I fell. So I sat on the floor and just kept laughing, and then these guys that we didn't know around us turned and they were just like, I didn't see nothing. And I was like, okay. So then I see the security guard coming toward me because, if like you act like a sloppy drunk, they're going to kick you out.
Yeah.
So I was like, I immediately got up and then I just like walked toward him and I was like, it's okay. I'm going to walk myself out. I'm sorry. And then I just left the club. It's just funny.
Wait, which club?
It wasn't me.
No, I literally walked out like this and my friend was like, what are you doing? I was like, I just want him to know I'm good and I'm going to walk out myself. Yeah.
Which club was
That's
this?
cute.
It was just Temple in downtown. Well, that's what we consider bars, clubs, whatever in San Jose.
True.
If it's
I
not
called that
Temple,
place.
it's SJ Bar and Grill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the one
I
across
called
the
that
street?
place.
The Loft?
Yeah, there
I
we go.
love that
Wow.
one. They play so much.
I used to go there all the
Right.
time. Why did I forget that?
Yeah.
I used to go there so much. This is embarrassing. I used to go there so much that the security guard didn't even have to check my ID anymore.
Oh,
He was like, "Hey, welcome back." I was like,
welcome back home.
basically, like, damn. He's like, "Oh, who you with today?" Like, "Oh my God, we homies." Like, what's good?
That's cute.
It's not cute. I was so embarrassed. I was like, "How do you know me?" There were one time, and then it had been a while, and he's like, "Oh, long time no see." I was like,
I'm
Why do
busy,
you-
dude.
"Why do you remember me?"
Stop mocking me.
One time I went to go swirl, and I probably had 2.5, and I had we didn't drive, so my friend's mom picked us up and is taking us to my friend's grandma's house because there's a party going on anyway, so we were like gonna go eat and stuff. And so okay, so a party's going on, so my friend whole family is there, right? Like, and this is my friend my best friend since I was 8. So like I know everybody. I know the cousins, the tios, the tias, the grandma. I know everybody. So I'm in the car with 3 of my girlfriends, and I'm like, okay, when we get to the house, I call the bathroom. I have to go pee really, really bad. I'm like literally like crisscross legs, like I'm about to pee right now. Like, y'all better not ruin this. I'm getting the bathroom. So mom finally pulls up. I run. I'm running. Why are they running behind me? I was like, what are you like? What are you doing? Are you gonna follow me in the bathroom? And they're laughing. And I was like, why? I was so confused because I was like, tipsy. I had to pee, and that's all I cared about. So we all get in the bathroom, and then my friend sits on the toilet. I was so heartbroken. I've never been that heartbroken in my life. So I forgot for a split second how bad I had to pee, and then it came back, and I was like, I'm gonna pee my pants right now because you just freaking sat on the toilet. So I start pulling my pants down, and I like missed a little, and I like sat my butt in the tub because I had to pee that bad. And I got pee all over my pants, and I was like, what am I gonna do now, fool? I was so mad. So her grandma went, threw my pants in the washer, and then her aunt gave me a pair of sweats, and so I'm out here, family party, rocking sweats, and everybody in the house knows I just peed my pants. I was so pissed.
Is it weird to say why you didn't go for the sink instead?
Because it was like, hi.
Yeah, you have to jump up. That's even like she would make
Yeah.
a bigger mess.
Yeah,
Oh my
so the tub was
goodness.
right there. So I just
I
like
was just
pulled my pants
curious.
and sat in the tub, and was like, now I'm peeing in the tub because y'all fucked me up.
Dude, you're the only person I know who can drink more than 2 swirls. Like,
Wait,
I
really?
can't even drink one. Yeah, because, okay, there's a 2 swirl max, and they are not allowed to drink any more than that. But she always goes beyond the max, and I'm like, I don't know how you could do it.
It's the
Is
chips
it
and
sugar?
guac. It got me. The chips and guac
Oh
got me.
yeah, that's good.
So good. So what you do is you go to the bar, you get one, and then you go to the food side and you get another one, and then you go back to the bar and you get your second one.
Yeah, this girl. Alyssa, I'll follow you up with a paying one. Okay, so this was like at San Jose State, right? I was getting out of class and I was like, damn, okay, like I need to go home. I need to get ready for work. I was like, but I really have to pee. And then I catch up with an old childhood friend, and she wants to talk. So she's like, how have you been? Like, what's up? Blah, blah, blah. What classes are you taking? And so I'm just like, man, and I kept trying to tell her, like yeah, like I'd love to chat. Like, we can meet up on campus. We are both at school. I was like, call me another time and I will meet you there. And, we could talk our hats off or whatever. I was like, I really need to go. But this girl kept holding me still. And so I was just like, okay. I was like, dude, okay, I really have to pee. And so I took one step and I at that point, I was like, I knew it. I was like, I have to pee. And it just went out. And so my friend was like, dude, it did. And so she's like, dude, are you okay? She's like, where's this water coming from? I'm wearing leggings, and when you get wet, it gets dark. And so I was just like, oh, dude, I think my water bottle spilled. And she goes, dude, are you okay? Do you need me to go with you? And I was like, no, it's all good. And fast walked, and I went to I forgot which building it was, but I went in and I got paper towels, and I was like, I'm done.
I would have just sat down and started laughing and been like, Abby, you're such a good,
it's your fault.
That's not even the worst one yet. Let me tell you. Okay, when we were living at an old house, I drove Michael to work because it made more sense. Because I was like, oh, I'll drive you to work, then I'll drive myself to school. I'll pick you up when school finishes because that's when he ends work. He's like, okay. So we're driving. I don't know about you guys, but I usually have a daily poop routine. Like it comes at a certain time.
Warning.
I did not poop before we left, right? So by the time we went to San Mina, I was like, hey, I really have to poop. Do you think I can just go into your company bathroom? She's like, poop real quick and like and go. And he's like, no, like I don't think you can do it because they're like really strict about like, you know, like scanning people in and like I have to like request something or whatever. And I was like, fine, whatever. And so he left the car, right? And then I was just like, dude, what am I gonna do? Like I have to poop now, like literally right now. And so what happened?
Tiffany, you have no clenching abilities, man. Holy crap.
No, I had
Into some Kegels.
No, I had been holding it in since halfway through the drive. That's why I knew I needed to go soon. And then like he came, like after he told me no, right? He came back and I was like, don't, I'm going home right now. And so I drove home with a pants full of poop, okay?
Oh my.
And I went in and my housemate, Tim, at that time was like he came in and he goes, what's that? And I was like, don't ask me right now. I need to shower. I need to just clean myself. No questions asked, okay? And he's like, okay. And so I went upstairs, I showered, I came back, and I was like, I pooped my pants, okay? I hope you're happy. And then like I was like cleaning the car out. No, it was so bad. I told Michael, I was like, I'm so mad at you because I pooped my pants, okay? I was like, I literally had to poop and you wouldn't not let me poop. And he's like, I'm sorry. And I was like, no, don't be sorry. Just don't let it happen again.
Oh my gosh.
Why is this the first time we're hearing about this?
That's why I say dude, it was the worst. And I had pooped my pants in my favorite underwear, okay? And I was just like, done. I'm so mad.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
My face hurts.
I tell you, that's why I was like, I feel you, Melissa, because like I just don't know.
We had to recover from that stories because that was
Trust me.
so sad.
I was literally so mad when I came home. I was just like, this is disgusting. This is literally
Pissed.
like wiping out like a baby's butt with like
Worse though because it's huge.
Wait, can I just ask you, how did you wash it? Did you, like, if I have period, like, I'll just walk in the shower with all my clothes or with my underwear.
No, I threw it away. There's no saving
you
that.
gotta wipe it off.
No, I
She
took it off
in her pants.
and I put it in a bag and I like went to throw it away in the trash can. It's gone. There's no cleaning that. Period. Okay, blood is easy. You just use some
it
like,
washes
mild soap.
out. She literally pooped.
You want me to rub my poop and like just like rub it together? That's disgusting.
I just want to know the method.
I have a gross story, but it's not like pee or poo.
Dude, tell it. I want to hear it.
We're having cousin night, and then not everyone could make it, but there was still like 20 of us, right? And we went to Kayumi, so you know the wait is super long. For like 20 people, it's really long. And like I haven't eaten since lunch, which I eat at like 11. So it was like 8 o'clock, and my cousins were getting tired of waiting, and they were like, the older ones were like, let's go get liquor at the liquor store next door. And I was like, oh my God, on an empty stomach, but whatever. At that time, I was drinking everything. So I was like, sure, if you get vodka, I'll drink it. And so we were just taking shots outside. And then by the time we got in, I think it was like almost 9. And then the food takes forever for that many people. So like we just kept drinking the soju cocktails because they're so freaking bomb. And then once the food came out, I don't remember eating because I think I was just like in such a good mood from the alcohol. But I do remember like eating one chicken wing, and when I bit it, the rest of the chicken wing just flew onto the plate of chicken everyone was eating. Like I just went, and then I was so drunk it just like fell out onto the plate of chicken. And I just remember like laughing so hard, and then I didn't eat anything else after that bite of chicken. And so then when we got outside, apparently, you guys know I love taking pictures on the floor when I'm drunk. Don't know why. I made everyone take so many pictures on the floor. I woke up like so many Polaroids of us. But my sister drove me home, and then I laid down in bed, but like right when I lay down, something just told me to turn to my side. And when I turned to my side, immediately throw up just like kept coming out. And my bed frame is very, very thin and super high. So like the throw up just kept going under. And then I got off my bed and I sat there and I just kept throwing up. I've never thrown up like that, but I couldn't make it to the bathroom. Like it was just coming out like water. And like my mom's not a big fan of drinking. So I was like, okay, I need to hide this. It's like really late. So then I went to the kitchen. I grabbed a trash bag and a bunch of paper towels, right? And I go back in my room and I try to put the paper towels on the throw up, but it just soaked in like seconds because there was so much. So drunk scared me. I didn't want to make a sound, didn't want to get in trouble. I was so wasted. I just took my hand and started scooping the throw up.
Oh my gosh, Catherine!
With my hands into the bag, you could hear it. And then like when I finally cleared the floor, which took forever, I like tied the bag, put it in the trash can, and I just threw a bunch of napkins and stuff on top so they wouldn't see it. And then, yeah, I woke up the next day and I was like, what the hell happened? But that was like one of my lows because I can't believe I touched it like that, especially how much I hate throw up. Can you just imagine your hands just like...
At least you were responsible. You were responsible and like
I was
cleaned
just
it up
so
before,
scared because that
before
was
the next day.
I would have left it there.
Dude, it's
Me
under
too.
my
I would have
bed.
left it there, went right back to bed.
Gross.
Like,
It was like puddles. Yeah.
Oh,
Came out of me,
girl.
like, yeah, it was disgusting.
Was it like an exorcist like throw up? Like it just like you open your mouth and it was like, oh.
Like I couldn't even. Usually I can run to the bathroom because my room's across from the bathroom, but like I just couldn't make it. And then like when I thought I got up from bed, I thought it was done, and then it just kept coming. So I sat there and just let it come, and then I was like, I gotta clean this.
Dude, imagine if you had gotten up and tried to go to the bathroom, just a hall full of
I know.
vomit.
I don't know. What I would have been on,
Yeah.
like,
On the doors, on the floor, just like smeared.
oh my god, yeah, never again. That was so much on an empty stomach.
You didn't have Dax at that time, right? Otherwise, he would have been like smelling it.
I did, but he was in my sister's room. Like no one heard
Oh,
me.
okay.
I did it so silently, so well. I don't even think I heard anything. I was just like, I'm so drunk.
Hey, props to you. You're so
Yeah.
responsible, even
But then
drunk.
I was just like, I almost threw up thinking about it the next morning because I hate throw up that much that like I just imagined myself touching it and I almost gagged.
Girl.
Have you ever guys ever used like a beer bong?
Beer
My
pong.
Oh.
first beer bong was like 3 weeks ago.
Really?
What?
And I thought it was gonna be painful. Like I thought I was gonna like chug forever. But it was only like 2 chugs, like and the beer was gone. And it was a whole beer. So you like you cork it, right? So you lock it, you hold it up, you pour the beer in, and then you let all the fizz go. And like once it all fizzes out and all the bubbles are to the top, then you like put your mouth on it and you unlock it and then it just like goes straight in. Like
See, I didn't know. So in college, I tried my first one, but I tried it with the 8 tubes, like the Bongzilla or something. So 8 people drink from that one. Like people pour at the top and it's like 8 people are drinking it, right? And so I remember I was like on my knees because the thing was so long and we were all like, ready, set, go. I untwisted it so fast right away. And then you immediately see my cheeks just go, my eyes went big and I was like, oh no. And then it just spit out, but I kept laughing, so I didn't close the thing. And the thing just kept coming out. I spit all over my friend's foot. And then everyone was laughing so hard. And they're like, close it, close it. And I was like, what? And when they closed it, I was like, what just happened? They're like, you're supposed to open it slowly. Like everyone's just taking their time. And I just went all the way. And immediately it just went.
shower.
Go.
I was like,
Oh
I never
my
want to do this
gosh.
again.
What's the one where you like grab the can and they like cut it in half or something? And
Oh, you
like...
shotgun a beer?
Oh, have you guys ever done that?
No, because I hate beer.
I've never
I
done it
haven't
either.
done that.
But I'm really
Never.
curious to do that and like crush it against my skull like those American like college movies.
You can do
I
that.
couldn't do that. That would
I
hurt.
feel like yeah.
Okay, well, we haven't like drank till we all got drunk together, right? I don't think that often.
We
But
did
I do have a
plan
funny one of
something.
Tiff I want to share. On
Do
her
it.
birthday, Alyssa couldn't make it to her party, but like Tiffany, me, Krista were sitting on the floor and she was like talking about work. And then she was talking about her PM. What's a PM again?
My project manager.
Oh, okay, yeah. She was talking about him, but it got to the point where like she was so passionate about it. I told Krista, I'm like, she's gonna cry. And then Tiffany kept going, I'm not gonna cry. And she kept talking about this dude, how much she liked him, and she started crying. And I was like, what the hell? I'm so passionate about this man.
You just have so much respect, okay? For this
You were
person.
so drunk.
No, he knows it too. He's seen me drinking, and I was like, I'm just so glad that you are my PM. And he's like, thanks, Tiff. And I was like, you go home, okay? All right, you text me when you get home.
Yeah,
he does it.
When you drink, Krista, when you drink, you come out of your shell. Sometimes Krista's shy, and it's weird because I don't know you to be shy. But when you drink, you dance like crazy, and you're always like, I need to drink first. But then when you're drunk and you dance, it's so funny.
You also really love talking to people too.
Huh?
Krista's like, I'm shy around people. But then after she has a couple drinks, she's like, girl, we should hang out. Like, you and me, we get along.
And like she bumps into everyone.
I am shy. Oh, dude, I don't even realize that I bump into people. I don't think I'm clumsy, but apparently I am.
Dude, you're hella clumsy.
You're a mess.
But you know what? I'm clumsy just in regular life. One time I was walking down the hall at work and I bumped into a wall and somebody's like, did you not see that there? And I said, I did though. So I don't know why I did it.
Maybe it's not clumsy. Maybe it's like not attentive. It's like when you're driving and we're talking and we're like, Krista, the exit's here. And you're like, wait, so what did he say?
I know. She always needs to be in the conversation. So she's just like, what?
You guys, I'm an active listener.
No. I love it.
It's almost like, wait, what did you say?
I know.
Look at the road. I'm looking, but I'm also really listening.
What is your guys' drink of choice now that one, you're older, and two, you have all these options?
I have my guilty pleasure drink, and then I have my big girl drink that I get so I don't seem like a baby. Okay, my go-to drink is always Sex on the Beach. I get that on vacations.
They're so
It's
good.
super sweet, and I just like sugar. And then my big girl drink is Jameson and ginger ale, just because I don't want to order a Sex on the Beach.
I love Sex on the Beach. It's so good.
I don't like to order it. I don't like to say it.
Why? It's so. Can I get a Sex on the Beach? It's like that scene in Hot Chick where he's like, "Can I get one slippery nipple?"
And a screaming orgasm with sugar on the rim. Yum.
Yum. I fucking love that scene. It's so funny.
If I want to like get like tipsy or drunk faster, I'd rather just take a shot still. And then when I go out to drink, because I went out so much before, I was so scared of all the sugar I was intaking because you guys know I'm crazy. So then I like now get vodka sodas, which I used to think was so gross because I would have to get like vodka cranberry or like pineapple or mango or something. But now for less calories, I do vodka soda with like a squeeze of a lime.
Ooh, so
You're
fancy.
It doesn't even taste
drink.
yeah. I just do it because it's less calories. But if I could, I would get juice.
Damn. I don't know. I kind of just order whatever I'm feeling. So it's either something fruity, or a Moscow Mule, or sometimes if I'm feeling like adventurous, I'll do something that's like, I don't know, that's unordinarily strong, like some kind of dark liquor. But otherwise, it's probably shots or soju, or even now spark, like those hard ciders. Like those are really good. If you drink like 4 of them, they get you wasted pretty fast.
Yeah, that and soju is actually really, really good, just for like chilling.
Yeah.
If I'm at home, like I'll get like an IPA or like a craft beer or like any kind of sours. Like I really like sour beers. It's like that's if I'm at home. But if I'm like at a restaurant and I'm ordering, I really like Long Island's and Mai Tais.
Ooh, those are good.
I feel like they just like complement my food well. Like no matter what food I'm getting, I don't have like nasty taste. Like it's still like refreshing enough to like eat with food.
Mhm.
Or if I'm feeling adventurous, I'll get like whatever the special is. Like whenever I go to Aki's and get swirls, like I always get the special, just because it's not going to be there again. So why not just try it?
That's true. That's true.
When we were like super poor and young, did you guys all get AMFs just to get wasted? Yeah.
I've
Yes.
never had one of those. Is it
It's
good?
actually
Kristen?
pretty good, but it just messes you up, especially when it's
You
like,
get fucked up.
yeah.
The only time I know people ordered it was during like Wednesdays at Dave and Buster's. That's when they would order like a shit ton of them.
When I first
They
started
pop
clubbing,
off.
I just always got AMS. I was like, I
Me
just want to get
too.
drunk.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, because it's like 4 different alcohols in there, right? So like you
Mhm.
just get messed up.
Oh
That's
shit.
what I get the
We-
Long Island for. It's 5 alcohols, right? And only a splash of Coke.
5?
But yeah, there's 5 alcohols, but the way that they're mixed, it doesn't taste like alcohol. And I don't know, I guess that's a secret like magic combo.
It does taste good.
I'm not gonna lie, the best Long Island that I've ever had was at AMC Theater at Eastridge. As weird as that sounds, whenever we would go to the movies, because I go on Monday to that, we would go to the bar and I would order 2 Long Islands and homegirl would hook me up and it would taste so good.
My favorite was
Damn.
at a drunk bar in SF.
A
I
drunk
don't know
bar.
why. Don't
I
ask
mean-
me why.
It's literally called Drunk Bar.
I know.
SF.
I meant to say gay bar. I don't know what. I'm drunk.
What's
I'm
in
just
your
kidding.
cup? Been vodka
There's
soda
Tito's
with a
in
splash
there.
of lime this whole time, you guys.
Oh, in my cup.
Yeah.
I wish.
The best Long Island I ever had was in a movie theater too. I brought like in a little flask. Like I mixed up the Long Island, but without the Coke. And I just bought a Coke and I poured it in there, and that was the best one I ever had.
You know what? And I think I was just gonna say, I think it's because the Coke is so sugary, like at movie theaters compared to like at a restaurant, that's why it tasted so good.
I heard McDonald's adds extra sugar in their soda.
Yep, and it's the best fucking Coke I've ever had in my
No,
life.
but I heard their ketchups are 100 calories each packet because they put extra sugar.
McDonald's.
I'm not sure though if that's what I heard, but I was like, what? I freaking love ketchup. I didn't know that. I squeezed like 3 packets. Dude, I love ketchup so much, you know, like
3 packets?
well, to dip stuff, not just to eat.
Do you want some fries with that ketchup?
I love ketchup. I dip my chicken, my rice, my fries, everything in
You
ketchup.
dip rice? Like
No, I don't dip it, I
grain by
cook it.
grain?
I cook it.
Wait, you cook ketchup and rice? Is that like in your fried rice or
No, just like ketchup
Wait.
rice. I thought all Asian people do that.
Like with white
no?
rice.
White rice with ketchup. Oh my god, you
No,
never had it? It's so
I
good.
use,
I'm gonna make it for you next time we hang out.
Okay. You gotta show me the real goods
It's
of them.
so good.
Have you guys ever gotten a drink paid by someone else? Like have you ever received like a free drink?
Yeah, and I felt guilty.
Offered, but I didn't take it.
Wait, let's hear. I want to hear.
I mean, they just offer to buy you one and you're like, sure. I think it's mostly my friends just say yes for me because I feel very uncomfortable having people pay for me when I don't know them. And
Yeah.
like sometimes when we went clubbing, guys would just like invite us to their table and we would have free alcohol and I would always feel guilty. I don't know why, but like one time this guy was like, what do you want? I was like, vodka. Got me a whole bottle of vodka. So I was like, sure. So I just went.
Damn,
But
girl.
when I got home, I felt bad. Like I just don't like guys having to pay for my drinks. It's weird.
I've only had it done once to me, and it was like, I think I was celebrating the end of a semester, so I just went to a bar to like have some drinks with a friend, and some guy like came up to us and was like, "Oh, like what are y'all drinking?" And we looked at each other and we are like, "Hennessy." And so he got us a double of Hennessy, and we took it back with some pineapple juice, and I was like, "Thanks," and he was like, "Yeah, no problem," and that was it.
Walk
What?
away
feel
after
bad?
that.
No, I was like, "Thanks," like. I
He's
didn't
probably
like
just
he didn't
like-
ask to he didn't make me dance with him. He didn't ask to like hang out. I was like, cool, like
That's
have a good
nice.
night.
Okay, I don't accept drinks from people I don't know. I don't know. I'm just like always like cautious about that. But
No,
But
and
they're
that's
getting
fine.
it for you at the bar where the bartender makes it, right?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
at the bar.
Yeah, mine
oh
too.
yeah,
But I would
That
never
makes
I would
sense.
never get handed a drink.
Oh
No,
yeah,
hell no.
no thanks.
right. But this guy was like, we were not near the bar, so I kind of felt like, are you gonna hand me something? So I was like, no thanks. Because we were at a Dave and Buster's, and okay, Dave and Buster's on Wednesday is
Poppin'.
poppin'.
Mhm.
Like they have like a
Poppin'.
DJ and everything. We used to go there every Wednesday. Not every Wednesday, maybe every other Wednesday. But I was just standing there one time, leaning against something, and this guy's like, "Hey, can I buy you a drink? And I said, no thanks, wasn't feeling it. And then, you know what this guy does? He goes to the next group. Hey, can I buy you a drink? Next group. Can I buy you a
Damn.
That's just what
You
guys
shouldn't
do
take
when
it.
they go out, right? Like you never
I
take it
would
as
have
like
taken it.
you don't take it as like a compliment, right? Because they do it to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just,
So
like-
you just get the free drink
Yeah,
and
and
you
that's
dip.
why I feel bad because I'm like, dude, you're just buying hella people drinks.
Maybe he got money. He's being generous. He's blessing me. I was like,
True.
thank you. Bless your soul
Don't block
back.
me from my blessing.
Thanks for tuning in to today's podcast. See you guys next week on our next episode. Stay bitchin'.
Snip, snip.
Hey, bitches.